Yeah, I think I was pleased with my GCSE results. I got all A's and A stars, so yeah, I was pretty pleased with my results. It was important for me to do well because ASs kind of lead off GCSEs, so if you do well at your GCSEs, you will probably do well at A-level, and universities do look at GCSEs as well as A-levels, so you should aim to do well at both. For revising and techniques, I went a bit over the top, colourful, massive posters everywhere, loads of like colourful revision like cards and stuff with like colour coordinated, highlighted stuff everywhere around the house. So whenever I walked around the house, there was like something anywhere for me to read. And yeah, lots of colour and like brightness and stuff. Some good revision techniques I had were probably using acronyms or like colourful like signals to trigger your memory and going back to things, so doing them once in like for half an hour, leaving it and then going back to it maybe an hour or two later, so you can see if you remembered it or not. Revision guides, I used loads of them, especially like the ones where they go through things step by step, because they are really helpful and they're great use of like knowledge when you don't have teachers or someone around to help you. You can always just crack open a revision guide and it will give you an easy way of how to do something. When I found something difficult or hard to like remember or like try to learn, it was always easier to make a separate time just for that one thing. So I'd go over it and over and over again. And then if I still didn't quite get it, I'd probably ask go through a couple of books or like revision tips on it, or go and ask a teacher, ask what I could do to you wouldn't stop revising it until you know it like 100% and you're completely confident about it. I took the learning styles quiz and I found out that I was a visual learner, so to do that I remembered stuff and learnt stuff really well from reading things and looking over it and attaching it to a certain image rather than like writing it down or trying to memorize it. Final advice I'd give to anyone doing exams: don't leave it until the last minute. Don't try to do that because it won't work. You'll try to cram in too much. And although you're not saying revise all day, spend an hour, have a break. Don't try to do everything, it won't work, it won't go in. So try to have fun when you're revising, because it's not all about that. You need to have a break. If your mind's not relaxed, then you're not going to learn anything. So do some exercise or watch some TV, just have a bit of a break. I got loads of advice from teachers and older students on how to revise, and everyone's different, but you can kind of adapt to what other people have done. There's some people would be when they went to the toilet, they'd stick a poster on the back of the toilet so they'd sit down and be reading something really quickly, or they'd get other people to test them. So it's always nice to find out what other people are doing so you can kind of adapt to their style or find your own style of what to revise, of how to revise.